Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Alchemia. This is a turn-based strategy roguelite with a hint of puzzle mechanics where you're going to be collecting alchemical reagents, building your own personalized combat satchel, and then combining them into magical recipes to battle foes. This is kind of like you took a big pile of POTIONCRAFT and then you just threw it at Slay the Spire and hoped that it created a good game, and it has. I'm really excited for this one. I've had my eye on it for a while. Massive thank you to Space Pocket Games for reaching out with a key for the game. Let's check it out and see exactly what's going on here in Alchemia. New game. Send me in. Send me in. Okay, we're in the Forgotten Kingdom. Welcome to your adventure, alchemist. Thank you. You must explore the land facing monsters, learning alchemical recipes, and crafting them along the way. Find and defeat the land's guardian to progress. Okay. Exploring and discovering things on your own is part of the journey, so don't be afraid to be curious. I like it already. Dude, look at me. I'm a cute little elf guy. I'm very excited. Okay, so we got 50 money. These are our pearls, which are a rare resource. We don't know what they're used for currently, but we shall see. Okay, let's... Normally it's real heroes go left, man, but this is real heroes go up or real heroes go down. I guess we'll go down to start. It's an interesting grid, right? So here's our combat. I've found an enemy encounter. Hello, sir. Your objective is to eliminate all enemies and not get killed in the process. Very good. Each turn you'll draw reagents from your bag until you have filled your hand entirely. Okay. You'll drag reagents from your hand to your alchemical grid to craft recipes. I can find my list of recipes here. Try clicking it. Okay. So we've got one. We've got one recipe. Here you'll find all recipes you've learned or found clues to. Use these tags to limit recipes you can view, such as recipes you can make using reagents in your current hand or using everything inside your bag. Filters will help you find specific recipes when I've discovered lots of them. I'm very excited to see how many there actually are. And using a recipe will fill its mastery gauge. Use a recipe enough times, you'll unlock a better version of it. Very interesting. Okay. So finally, when you found a recipe you want to try, click on it. Try it now. So I can click on the small bomb. So I'm assuming that so this is our draw bag, right? We've got... So it seems that we have 11 things in our bag to start, which would be 5 of these blues, 3 of the black, and then 3 of the purple. So black salt, faint elementium, okay, sure, sure. If used in a miscombination, you deal 2 regular damage to an enemy. That's interesting as well. So this is black powder. So this is interesting. So this is black salt. This can be used as a substitute for black powder, I suppose. Okay, interesting. So theoretically, if you want me to click this, okay? I'm trying to get ahead of myself, but sure, I will click this. So this does 9 regular damage to a target enemy. It's also important to note, so apparently the recipes in the game are randomized each time you play. So you won't really be able to just like memorize before learning a new one. You won't be able to memorize what it was because they change it every time, which is a really fascinating way to kind of handle exploration in a game, right? So let's do this. 9 regular damage. You can now see a preview of the recipe that'll help you craft it. Clicking on a mastered recipe will craft it for you automatically. That's kind of a nice little quality of life. So we can drag reagents from your hand to the appropriate places. Important, some reagents can substitute others. Okay, that's good to know. And then once I've placed everything, click the combine button. And then if you have nothing else to do or want to hold on to some reagents, you can pass the turn. Interesting, so you kind of have... Think of it like a deck, okay? It's a Slay the Spire deck in the end. We're drawing 5 cards from our hand every time. It's just those cards are pieces of a puzzle, right, for us to figure out. Important shortcuts, I like it. Okay, right-clicking a reagent is extremely useful to move them around faster. Okay, you can open your recipe book with tab. You can do it outside of battle too. Lastly, hover on almost anything to learn more. Good luck, adventure. Okay, so you're a Carapa Brave? Hello, Mr. Carapa. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I may be wrong. Carapa is Portuguese for turtle. Is this accurate? I know the company is Portuguese, or maybe They're technically from Brazil, but speak Portuguese, right? So this would make a lot of sense. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. So what? I need to look at this again. This is a common elementium. These are a faint elementium, but it can be served as a substitute for a common elementium. It's interesting. I guess I don't know. So a faint elementium does 2 regular damage, whereas a common elementium does 3 regular damage. Okay, very interesting. So I guess I'll put you in here and put you in here, and this makes a small bomb. Okay. So let's combine this. And then that does 9 damage. I love the animations, dude. There is a little bit of a mobile game, like, art style and feel to this, but it makes it very simple and easy to digest. You know, he's hitting us for 11. You can see the Slay the Spire influence a little bit. Now what happens if I... So I'm thinking, right? Never a good thing in any way, shape, or form. If I put 2 of these in here, right? Although this is a freaking question mark. So this is actually a spell that we will learn, or a potion that we will learn. Interesting. Okay, dude, there's so much exploration. I love it. Okay, this is already really, really cool. So if we combine this right now, I think this will just do 2 damage to our enemy, which in reality is not that good, but we're drawing, you know, 5 things from this bag. The odds, I mean, we almost, I mean, we have to pull a black, right? We have to pull a black out of the bag. So thus that confirms we'll be able to make a small bomb next time. But I mean, if this is a question mark, I gotta know what this is, right? Oh, it was freaking nothing. It did nothing. Okay, fair enough. So then I would like to end my turn because I would like to, yeah, be able to make, oh, I put those in the wrong order. So it matters the order they're there too. Interesting. Okay, so what do you do? If used in a miscombination, gives 2 shield to the user. Haha, okay. So then I can block a little bit of my damage by popping the shield. Okay, so, I mean, realistically, we want to... We want to test out stuff, right? We want to see what we can do. So like this right here, who knows? Maybe this gives us a ton of block. Otherwise, this gives us, I mean, 6 block in general. Yeah, so it's 6 block. It wasn't an actual recipe, right? Oh, just kidding. We literally have 3 recipes in our bag that I had no idea existed. Okay. Oh, this is very good to know. This is very good to know. So 12 damage to all enemies. I mean, this is literally against a singular enemy. This is just worse, right? But this is pretty good, right? So 10 shield is very good if we can do that how we do it. Okay, very good, very good. I understand a little bit better now. So we can't do rock skin, so in this case, allow me to do a normal amount of 9 damage to you, and then, I mean, theoretically, right, this is 6 damage, so you should die. Very good. Okay, dude, I mean, it's a very, very interesting game already. So collect my rewards. Interesting. So I can grab a black powder, or I can transmute it. So this is probably you just get rid of the thing and you get some money. I don't know. I think having it would be nice. And then we also get a recipe hint. Interesting. So we could get a hint for a recipe, and then it would give us... I don't know what it would give us, right? I don't know. Sure, we'll figure it out. So gaining 18 shield seems very valuable. Obviously requires a common elementium and 2 shell shards. We don't have a lot of shell shards though. But this, I mean, we don't even have putrid beetles. So getting this is dumb. I guess I'll get the hint for this, right? Okay, I mean... We can test out a couple of different things for this, but we need more shell shards. This is such a fascinating way to do things. I'm already kind of in love with this. So we have an event, or we have another enemy. Hit me, well, no, you know what? Hit me with the event, because I suppose this could give us more materials. The mask in the circle. You spot a much familiar mystical circle at the distance, a place you use often as a resting place. However, when you approach it, you find an unusual object resting on one of the great stones surrounding the peaceful place. An eerie mask with a powerful aura emanating from it. You know you should be careful with artifacts, but the mask is inviting you to put it on. I'm obviously putting the mask on. Come on. The mask calls to you, and before you know it, you're placing it on yourself. What follows is a burst of information. Oh my god. After what felt like days, the mask drops to the ground, quickly followed by yourself. At first, it feels like nothing happened, but in your mind, the change is obvious. It grows inside of you. A desire to learn each and every recipe ever made. Oh god. Okay, you might have trouble finding rest ever again. I have a feeling that I just made it where I'm not going to be able to heal. But that's okay. You stash the mask in your backpack and you proceed. It is what it is. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so I can't heal at this resting place, but I can discover and master a recipe. So interesting. Okay, so we have rock skin potion, small bomb, and acid gas, right? Those we know, right? But we don't know 100% things like this, right? We have a hint for it, but we don't know anything else about it. Interesting. So we could... I mean, is poison what you're looking for? I suppose, I mean, if we... But we're mastering this too. So I feel like we should probably master something that we're going to use. So I'm going to make the executive. Nah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna master the poison vial. Let's see what happens. So now it's mastered, which upgraded it as well, dealing 9 poison to a target. And poison. Let's be honest. We know what poison is. Okay, I know what poison is. We're happy with this. We'll continue. And I love the discovering the map is such a unique way to play, man. Because now you have so many options, right? There's so many options for where you can go. There's a lot of enemies. It's a lot of enemies. We're hitting for 12, and you're doing preparing something. Okay, you're preparing something. So give me a stone skin. Although we don't know what the heck it is, but we know it's 2 of these. So let's, I mean, take a chance on me, right? See what happens. Or I mean, I could just get 20 shield till end of turn. I don't know, dude. Maybe you gotta test it, right? You gotta test it. What if it's two down this guy here? You take the chance. You love to see it. You love it. We got the new recipe, stone skin. So that's now how we have that figured out, which is very good. We got 18 block for the turn. You're drawing pretty good chance at drawing blacks, which would be good for the poison bombs. But I also want to not poison bombs, the other thing. But I want to do acid gas, right? So I think here's what you do. Hit me with a singular 1 damage. Now, can I not target enemies? That's kind of interesting. Okay, something to note, right? Something to note. Inability to target. Let's get some acid gas going. Very good. And you can just right-click to send them into their spots. They said that. I ignored it. Okay, combine me. Give me 12 damage to all you suckers. We gotta make some very, very tough decisions at times, though. Let me tell you. Because we could have blocked here instead and gotten 10 block. I mean, I'm taking 12 damage right now. We also did fully heal. Whenever you discover a new recipe, you heal 15% of your max life. Aha. And it seems that there's... Oh, so this is the event that we did. Okay, so we got like an artifact. And I'm assuming these are like passive items in the game. So you can't heal in resting circles, but we heal 15% of our max life whenever we discover a new recipe. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, while this sucker just ain't doing anything, right? I'll do some acid gas, right? That way we wipe everybody except for this guy. And then I have no reason to really do this, so I'll just end turn. And then we can do a poison bomb or small bomb. I don't know why I keep calling it a poison bomb, but you're dead. Okay. I think that having more black powder is a good idea. And then we'll get a recipe hint. So what do we got here? 20 regular damage to a target enemy. That's insanely good. Removing poison from ourselves also seems good, but 20 damage, dude, is pretty good. It's pretty good. This is such a... I'm just going to keep on calling it fascinating, right? Because the idea here is so brilliant, right? It's so brilliant. Because your actual cards in the deck building, right, that you use to deal damage to enemies, you can collect as many of these as you want. It doesn't matter at all. Like, you can literally just throw a billion of them in your bag and you have no issues whatsoever. The important part is how you curate your agents in your bag. These are your deck building, even though these are your cards. It's so ingenious, honestly. It really is. I'm a huge fan of this already. And I can already tell I'm about to sink way too much time into this game. Let's fight an elite and see what happens. Hello, Mr. Crabman. Oh, frick. Okay. You are doing piercing damage that ignores shield. Very good. You are getting 2 dodge next turn. This character will avoid the next attack. You're getting 2 of that? That sounds horrible, okay? That sounds horrible. So what would I like to do? I mean, realistically, I would love to deal 12 damage to all enemies. Because then we take 2 damage. You all take 12 damage. That seems... I mean, it just seems ideal in a lot of ways. You have a dodge on you already. Ha ha ha. Okay, you got me. You got me. I didn't read the small text. So now you got 2 dodge. You're getting 3 permanent strength next turn. And you're getting another dodge. Okay, it's just disgusting, honestly. Very disgusting. So this is where you almost want to create... You want to create small disasters, right? You know, you just want 2 damage so you can wipe away his dodge, but then you're in a position where you can't really do... I think I misplayed. I think I misplayed. But the great sound effect. But we can do a little bit of damage to you. That's fine. Let's hold on to a little bit of block. So you now have permanent strength. You're gonna be spawning more enemies. I'm going to remove... interesting. We're banking on pulling a black out of here, to which we have 5 that we could draw, so that's not too bad. We want to be able to do the freaking this guy on the next turn, but it's going to require us drawing a black. So I think what you do is, since you have a high chance of drawing... I can't see my bag, huh? Since we have a high chance of drawing more blues and blacks, you're drawing a purple, right? So then I'm banking on drawing... No, you know what? I mean, I'd rather do this. And then it's just, you know, it's a, like, 5 out of 11 chance or something like that to draw a black on the next turn. It's a little janky, but I think you gotta try for it. Did not draw the black. That's unfortunate. It's honestly horrible. It's honestly horrible. Oh, and these do regular damage to a random enemy. Okay. So let's see. I would like to just get 10 shield. So let's get that in the business. And then you're gonna draw a black, okay? You almost have to. It would be so unlikely. I mean, we have a 5 out of 9 chance twice to draw black. I mean, the probabilities would shift as you draw more things, but let's see what happens. I fear that I'm about to get fricked up, okay? But I'm gonna let it kind of vibe for right now. So give me my acid gas. We're gonna get you in there. Hit a little combine on this. You're all gonna die. I mean, all relative. The little guys are gonna die. And then this does 3 damage to you. It would remove your dodge. You're gaining a dodge though, so I don't know. I mean, I suppose... We have to just start chonking you away and getting rid of some of these dodges. So let's do that. You know, we do something like this, and then that way you become... You know, we just have to take off a little damage here and there. So you're drawing 2 of those. That at least gives us a bomb, but you're gaining another 2 dodge, man. I just don't think... I guess I don't know how useful block is for us right now. You know, and I have to, I mean, I have to go again for one of these, but then that puts us in a position where, oh, and this is 3 damage to all enemies, man, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, the black powder is really significantly better. Let's just end turn there. We're definitely taking hits. There's no doubt about that. Okay, do this to get rid of your dodge. Then we can chuck a small bomb at you, like so. Combine that. And then this is 3 damage to all enemies. I feel like at this point, you gotta just send it. These elites are, they're no joke, man. They're no joke. We are having a struggle. So this black powder cannot be used as a substitute for anything. So in this case, I mean, I don't even need block. I don't know. To be perfectly blunt, I think you just do something like this. The 3 damage to all enemies, I suppose I'd rather do this, right? We just want to make sure we're maintaining getting rid of his dodge over time. You're now out here, so we can do something like this that still kills all of you. These guys, right? Because these are 3 damage a turn to all enemies. I did not combine right there. They yelled at me. I'm really happy they yelled at me too. Very kind of them to let me not be an idiot. Let's gain a little bit of shield. Very good. And then you're gaining 2 more block. Is doing 2 damage to you worth it? I suppose the answer to that is probably. We're about halfway killed for you, which is not bad. Okay, it's not bad. I'm gonna then do this, and we're going to make sure that you have your block removed. You're gaining another dodge. I mean, this dude he dodges more than anything on Earth. Okay, so let's think. Let's think. How do we want to do this? I think doing 2 regular bombs is a great idea. So let's do this. And then we can do a small bomb. Beautiful. And then we can do another small bomb. Beautiful. Now you're really fricked up, my guy. You're really fricked up. We're going to draw. It is not what we wanted to draw. It is not what we wanted to draw, but that's okay. We can get ourselves a stone skin to get 18 shield. Although you guys are doing piercing, so we don't even want to do that. Okay. Let's just get some shield. And then to be perfectly blunt, just send this. And that, you didn't hit any of the guys I wanted you to, but that's okay. I mean, we were bound to take damage here. You've got 2 block on you, huh? Or 2 dodge on you. Let's get a stone skin. Block up for a second. Very good. Then let's hit you. You guys all gotta go, so I mean, we're just gonna do this. That way you all die, you get your block removed, you're gaining another dodge, but you're gonna be dead here. So combine this, and then we can do a poison bomb, regular bomb. I don't know why I call it a poison bomb, and you're dead. We took a lot of damage during this, but take a look at this. So rare resources, these pearls, I get an artifact. The blue oyster, whenever you defeat an elite or guardian encounter, you gain an extra pearl. Okay, cool. And then we have uncommon elementium, which can be used as a substitute for the regular elementium. That's cool. 5 regular damage to a random enemy, seems great. And then invigorating root, which heals me. Haha. I'm gonna transmute that. I don't think it's necessary for me. He says, after getting a recipe for needing the healing root. Okay, fair enough. You got me. You got me. Heal 5 HP, destroy all putrid beetles. So how the hell do I get putrid beetles, man? They appear to be a little hard to come by. Let's get a hint for anti-venom. Just because I think it could be useful in the future. And then we'll continue to do some combat here. Hello, Karappa. Good to see you. You're hitting me for 14. That's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot. Give me 18 shield. And then I would love to just do a small bomb. I love, dude, there's some kind of AI that knows what's going on here. We also have mastered the recipe. That's very exciting. Get a little bit more damage. That's a super unique. Oh, interesting. Are these like favorited? Oh, dude, this is so good. Oh, this is so nice to get this figured out. So 11 damage to you, very good. Then I'm good combining all of these. Now, I'm going to tell you, there is strategy to how you do. I mean, this is just more value. There's strategy to how you go about kind of performing the actions here. Let's do this. And then this is 5 damage, and you'll die. There's strategy to keeping your stuff so that you can. I do think we take another. Dude, I don't know when the stop is my problem right now. 7 damage 2 times. That's pretty good. We can also just learn this, and then we don't have to ever worry about it. But I think that getting a hint for this seems much cooler. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is. I'm just kind of here right now. You're going to poison me and be very annoying. We're going to need to do some 15 damage to all people. Why is this my draw? This is a horrible draw. Very, very not good draw. Okay. 14 piercing to a target. This is a horrible draw. Absolutely horrible draw. Let's test something. So, I mean, let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. Combine me. We did not successfully do that, so now we know how to get that other recipe. And then when we do that, we're going to heal, right? So that's kind of some of the value there. I mean, these guys are doing poison to me. That's pretty bad, I would say. That's going to not feel very good for me. Yeah, that's going to really hurt, actually. That's going to really hurt. Can we do one of these, please? Very good. That's going to be very, very good for me. And I don't really need the block. You're getting... You survived? No, you did not survive. Okay, thank God. I was like, how the hell did you survive? Okay, put that in. Give me a little bit of block. You now have a good chunk of health. How are we getting through you? Probably just by doing this. For 11, you'll have 16 health. These only do 2. And you're spawning another person. That's really annoying. Okay. How about... Yeah, we can't really do any of this right now. Okay. I guess this is our only play. So let's do that. Then I'm gonna use these. I'll get you down to 1 health at least. And then give myself the block. I know the block goes away, but it clears out our hand. And allows us to get new stuff going. I mean... This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. We would prefer you hit this guy. Choose a target. Oh, I would like you to hit him. Because then I can just use this. And adios, you're both dead. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. Okay. So here's the noxious essence, which applies the poison. I do think we need that, right? And then I would like to just learn anti-venom. Because we know what this recipe is. It's going to be this triangle over here. So let's learn anti-venom. Get that figured out. I learned a recipe. Shouldn't I have gotten health from that? Whenever you discover a new recipe, not learn. Okay. A little bit of a difference. Hey, there's treasure here. Choose one. A bunch of gold, or whenever you finish a battle, heal. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. That seems... that seems pretty good to me. Healing seems relatively valuable at this stage of the game. Okay. What do we got here? You guys are hitting for freaking 18. And I don't have a way to do 18 shield right now. So I do think that we should probably gain some shield at this point. And I think I should probably do 11 damage to one of you. So let's do 11 damage. You're hitting me the most. Let's do 11 damage to you. Now, 2 poison to a random enemy. I just don't see it being that valuable. But I could always... I mean, Poison Vial, we already learned it and mastered it. Let's just combine. I don't necessarily think that putting poison on anybody is going to benefit my life in an insane way. So, I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, right? I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to put the poison on you, because now you're dead next turn. And then I'll just combine all these, right? And then that... I discovered a recipe? Oh, I guess that is Thunderstone, isn't it? Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'll just wipe you, and then we're pretty okay here, I suppose. I accidentally discovered that. My luck, honestly, my luck. So let's see. Let's just gain shield here. Let's just gain some shield. I don't know how difficult this game is to like follow. Is the only thing that I will say. Hopefully it's not too bad to see what I'm doing with this. Can we discover a recipe here? So we could, right? We could try to discover. I feel like that's important to do. So with this, right? We know this is here. So let's try something like this. And then did that learn? It did not. So now we do know how to get that in the future. I do think black powder is still valuable. And then we can discover something new. Sure, I think the healing salve is still a good idea for us to take a peek at. And then this splits off. Okay, so let's come up here. Oh, hello, sir. You're very large and in charge, aren't you? You're getting a 10 temporary buff that increases the damage of you. Kinda horrible. I would like to apply some poison to you, because the poison is just gonna chonk you a little bit. Don't need to remove poison from myself. Don't really need to do a whole heck of a lot of anything here, but I think that having even more poison on you is a fantastic idea. So I'm gonna keep this so that we can do another poison vial, like so. Then we can do this to gain 10 shield. And then I can just combine this, do a little damage. But now you're doing 17 damage a turn, which is obviously like freaking crazy, right? It's obviously good. And then I'll just hit you, right? 11, bang. Do it again. 11, bang. You're just getting fricked up, man. You're just getting fricked up. End your turn. Let's do it again. 11, bang. You're dead after this due to poison. So, adios. We can do some testing. So, how about something like this? Discovered the recipe. He's actually cracked. Okay, very, very good. And he dies anyway. That went fantastic. Another black powder is starting to get excessive, I'm gonna tell you, but let's continue to pop it. Give me the healing recipe. So this is now how we would do it. We've learned it. We're good. We're happy. The resting circle. Okay, and then the boss. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know the value of exploration. I haven't quite figured out how valuable. You're dodging. That's horrible. Okay, that's horrible. Piercing damage. Piercing does not go through dodge, though. But 7 damage 2 times would, theoretically, because it would go through the dodge once, and then the 7 would hit. But instead, I mean, hear me out, right? So these hit all enemies. So let's remove your dodge, right? Then let's hit you. Now we could go for broke and try to frick you up. But I would rather just do this, right? Because this is 14 piercing to somebody. So let's do this instead. 14 piercing to you. I'll choose a target. I'll hit you. I'm not really sweating it. And then I'll do this. That's completely fine. Let's not be an idiot, by the way. How do I favorite a recipe? I favorite a recipe by... I don't know how I favorite a recipe. I would like to just get these over here so I can hit them a little bit more often. Recipes all... Can't really just like click these and do anything. Maybe I gotta do it outside of combat. I mean, we took some damage on this for sure. You guys don't have dodge right now. What do we got in hand? I can do some poison. I can't do my super attack. But I can do, so this is 14 piercing damage. I might as well kill you, right? I might as well kill you. I know I popped the block to make things happen, but I guess that's fine. Let's just end turn. You have 2 dodge now. We can easily do something like this. And then I'll hit you for 14. You start to have to memorize stuff, right? Which... You don't have to memorize it, but you start to anyway, which is an interesting thing to have happen, I suppose. Let's hit ya. I fricked this up. You did this in a way that made me sad. You did this in a way that made me sad. I will end up taking an ounce of damage here that we did not need to take. So you will die to poison. Just end your turn. Are you freaking kidding me? He attacked again? Okay, I'm bad. I'm bad. We don't need more black powder. So get that out of here. Frag bomb, we can just learn this, although I think we maybe knew what it was. Let's just learn it anyway. I mean, these healing ones are so irrelevant. Oh my god, dude, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Look at this. Okay, shop. I got 110 money, dude. Oh, look at this guy. Hey there, honey. Stop by and take a look at my wares. I collect all sorts of recipes from fallen adventurers that don't need them anymore. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, so you have some new recipes. I just don't care about these. I really don't. I'm sorry, but I just don't care about them. What I care more about... Now, can I mark some of these as favorites? Nope, just no freaking way to do that. I would love to be able to. Maybe there is a way, and I'm just bad. I would like to get rid of some things. For 30 gold, huh? Okay. I'm still okay with this, I think. Let's remove some of this. I would also like to remove some of this. I can't actually remove any more. That's fine. Things are a little bit... I probably removed a couple too many of these. We'll see what happens, I suppose. We'll see what happens. I don't know why this was showing up as shop poison. That's fine. Discover and master a recipe. So what would I like to discover and master? We've got so much stuff, dude. So much stuff. But mastering it is obviously a little bit different. Because we gain more stuff from it. So I would like to master this. Because I feel like this, I mean, 15 damage, sure. And then we can favorite it. I wish that I could favorite. Oh, maybe you can't favorite until you master it. That makes sense. Are we going to fight an elite? I guess we should before we fight the boss. Just to see what happens. So you are doing 10 venomous damage to me. And I can't use either of those. So what would I like to do? I suppose some poison is not really the end of the world for me. I'll do a little bit of that. And then we can do a little bit of this. Gain a little bit of piercing attack. A little bit of this to combine. I mean, I'm just going to be perfectly blunt. I don't think that our run is that good right now. I think it's just kind of... I mean, it's me figuring stuff out for the most part, which is fine, right? I should be trying to figure things out and make sure that we're making life work for us. So 15 damage to regular enemies is still more valuable to just do this, though. So I'll hit you. And I'll hit you. Beautiful. And then you're dead soon. Let's dump you up there. I mean, I'm getting beat to hell, man. I'm getting beat to hell. 11 damage is good enough. Let's get you out of there. The fact that I don't really have healing does make our life difficult. So thank you for the pearls. That was an elite, and I kind of fricked them up. When acquired, your total life is increased by 20. Sounds good. A common elemential. Let's grab an uncommon. And I might as well grab a common too. I don't need another noxious though. Or do I? I mean, I suppose there's actually value in taking another. I'll take everything. I take everything. Let's get the hint for this. I mean, those are just, they're not super useful for me. I'll discover and master. I think that probably doing something like mastering 10 shield. Well, let's master this. I mean, this is not that good. It's 2 extra shield, man. Sure. I mean, I'll still favorite it and get it good. I wish I knew what the mastery was, because that was kind of lame. Okay, you're messy. Archmage Zophorus the Profaner. Okay, so you... Something's messed up with the UI a little bit, but that's okay. Whenever this character is attacked, if it wasn't shielded, gains shield. And we don't know what you're doing next turn. Oh, never mind. You're going to add reagents to my bag. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Good mechanic. Very good mechanic. Okay. Let's hit the hell out of you, okay? I'm going to hit you for 11. I'm going to hit you for 11. Very, very good. Very good. Then I'm going to end my turn, because I'm likely going to need the block next turn. What have you added to my bag? You have added... Oh, you added the putrid beetles. Interesting. Interesting. I'm now realizing that I probably should have gotten more recipes for those putrid beetles. I did not really understand what they were. But now we know. Now we know. So you're hitting me for 2. Honestly, sounds great to me. Then I would like to just poison you. And the poison goes a long way, right? It goes a long way. I would like to keep both of these to poison you next turn as well. Because the poison stacks, and that's what makes it so damn good. So then we can poison vial again. The poison gets going. You're hitting me for 3. I just, like, literally can't be bothered, I'm going to tell you. And we're drawing. We have a chance to draw. We have a chance to draw some of the poison. boyo. So I'm going to keep this guy chilling. Beautiful. We have another poison. I'm going to hit you. Okay, you're getting 2 permanent strength and then doing frick knows what. So that's fine. The poison continues to chonk you. That is definitely the move for these bosses, is poison. What are we drawing? We're going to draw enough to make some shield plays. So I'm going to hit you for 5 to remove your shield. You're going to take the poison damage. You're adding just like a crap load of putrid beetles. But now you're hitting me. I can instead do a little bit of shield here. But let's do it like this, because that's just a worse unit for me to do. And then I suppose I would rather do 14 damage to you than do 11. And it's piercing, which is even better. And then, I don't know, I guess I can just combine and do that. So now we're going to probably be drawing these. So if used in a miscombination, it deals 3 damage to me. I see. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, I mean, we know for the next run, right? But I'm going to tell you, we're in perfectly fine shape, and we mastered the damn block, which is extremely valuable. That is so valuable. Okay, so we have a chance here, right? We have a chance here. So let's, I mean, give it a try, right? If you get it wrong, you get it wrong. I got it wrong. Okay, so we know for this one. Dude, do you know what would be cool? It'd be cool if you could mark down notes in here. Because now we know that this is this guy on top, beetle on the bottom. But I suppose I could just, I could make a little note on a notepad next to me, which I just wrote down so that I know for the future. Cool. It's an dude, I mean, anything that makes me pull out a damn notepad to get it figured out, that's cool to me. So, I mean, we discovered it, and it destroys the beetle, which is obviously very good. And you know what? Screw it. So, I mean, this was shot in the dark, right? And you're to blame. Darling, you give love. Okay. A bad name. Just end my turn. You're gonna die, like, momentarily, though. I'm not really concerned. I can just kill you. Okay, this went fantastic to me. That's an easy boss fight. Very easy boss fight. I can collect all this. When acquired, add 3 horn fragment reagents to your bag. I don't know what those are, but sure. And these are uncommons. That's pretty good. I'm going to take those. An invigorating root would be good. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to transmute, because I don't think we need anything else. Oh, what the heck? They're 3x3 now? Oh, things are about to get spicy. They're going to get spicy. This is an insane thing, though. 16 shield and 16 damage. I mean, this is 45 damage, all things considered, but I like a little iron wave. I like an iron wave. Hey, that's gonna do it for this episode, though. Took a little bit to get through the first floor, but we're learning the game, right? I don't know how long a run for this is, so I think it's a good game to probably split up our runs a little bit and see where life takes us. But check out this game, link in the description down below. You can pick it up right now. I'm having a blast. This is a really fascinating little style for a game, and I'm excited to see kind of what we continue to see throughout the rest of the game. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.